Everybody, this is Adam Smith. I work here at West Sound Youth for Christ, and I wanted to share a little bit of information with you about what's going on with young people that we work with every single day. The reality is young people today are hurting now, probably more than ever before. Part of it is because of COVID and the pandemic, but part of it is just the generation that they're growing up into. So there's a lot of people that are hurting and need help. The reality is we all need a little bit of help sometimes. On maybe one of a lighter note, when my kids were small and I would take them to the park to go play on the swings and slides and big toys, things like that, they'd go play and I'd be sitting on a bench watching them enjoy themselves. And I kid you not, almost every single time they would climb up something that they thought that they could handle, and it was too tall and they did not know how to get down. So they were screaming, "Help, Dad, help, help," right? So then you're running over thinking that they broke something and they're totally fine. They're just scared and stuck. Anyways, people have that same panic that they feel sometimes. I've felt that way as an adult. But these young people we work with, 11 to 19, they are screaming for help, but they're doing it on the inside. They are battling real things. They are typically they're experiencing some sort of pain or trauma or situation that is not good, and they don't know where to go to help, to get help exactly. They don't know. Sometimes they're too embarrassed to ask for help. Sometimes they're ashamed. Whatever the situation is, there's a lot of things that they're experiencing, and it's true in my generation. It's definitely true in their generation, but what it leads to is a way to try to deal with that pain that's in their life. And some people lean towards substance abuse. Some people lean towards self-harm. I was reading a report recently, 2016 actually, Kitsap County, 20% of the young people that are in the grades 8 through 12, so the middle school, high school age population, 20% of those kids report suicidal ideation in our area, which means that 20% are thinking about that as an option. And the scary part is that 10% are acting on it in some way. Luckily, we've been fortunate that it's not been a huge percent that are successful in that path, but you see what I'm getting at. Like, they are really trying to figure out how do I stop the pain that's in my life? And they're screaming for help, but it's on the inside and you can't always hear it. The reality is that I saw this as a kid. I saw this as a kid with my peer group, some of my friends. I visited the hospital a couple times as a result of that. So this is something that, like I said, it was true in my generation, but it's definitely true today. And anyone that works with kids sees this on a bit of a regular basis. It's not a surprise to you if you're a teacher or a counselor or a parole officer or you work in the medical profession. You're seeing this. This is a real thing. And with COVID, it actually is increasing in certain groups, right? So the tricky part about doing a video like this right now is that all of us, in some way or another, are battling the effects of COVID. Some people, it's their literal health and well-being, as we've seen from a lot of reports that come out. And for everyone else, it's manifesting in so many different ways. So the question becomes, do you wait and just write it out and then try to get people to jump in? But the reality is, these kids actually need us now more than ever before. So even though it's bad timing, the reality is the urgency has gone up. And we really can't wait to share this message with you. This is something that we need to all be thinking about and figuring out how to lean into it. So what we've done is we have prepared a web page. And on the web page, what it does is it actually walks you through what's going on in your own neighborhood, and how these kids are, these young people are battling these things, what we are doing about it as West Sound Youth for Christ, and then ways you can get involved to make a difference. So from all of us at West Sound Youth for Christ, our big ask today is that you will take a few moments, click the button below, and go through the information that we provided on that site. This is something we would normally do in person, maybe in a small group or a setting or a church presentation, maybe a banquet. We do not have that luxury today. This is our only way, for the most part, of getting information to you. We have to get it to you on devices like this, right? Right in your own hands, or your computer screen at home, whatever the case may be. But we know we can't wait. This is something that's incredibly urgent, and we just need help. So do me a favor, click the link below, read through our stuff, and then pray about it. Pray and ask God if He wants you to get involved in this work. And if not, that's cool. There's a lot of other things He probably can use your help with right now. But if you can, there's going to be 2 ways you can get involved to really make a difference in this. And we are praying that you do. So thank you for watching this. God bless you guys, and I hope you guys are doing really well. If you need anything, feel free to contact any one of us, westsoundyfc.org, and we will be happy to help you. Thanks a lot.